Here we go again, another Pokemon Prize Pack Series 6 booster box opening. This is going to be one of the last times you see me open these up because Prize Pack Series 7 is releasing next month in the middle of August. So let's rip open 36 packs, see what we can pull. Dilemma here. I have filmed for the last 8 minutes, but my SD card in my camera has corrupted. So what you missed in the meantime, well, I blabbed on and on about Pokemon cards for like 8 minutes. There's 36 of these packs here originally, but we lost the footage of me opening up one. Here's what we got from that missing pack. The other things I wanted to let you guys know, if you were new to what prize packs are, you get them for competing at local card tournaments and also placing well at like league cups or league challenges. These cards in the packs are all competitive cards. In terms of like their play rate, you see them quite frequently in the TCG, and then you can get them in cool exclusive holo foil patterns. Usually you can't pull them like this any other way as a holo. You also get this cool holo stamp right here. This Play Pokemon stamp is kind of like a hypebeast thing. If you're into Streetwear, Supreme, first edition stamps, it just makes your cards that much more cooler, that more exclusive. And yeah, if you guys want to buy any of the extra cards we open on the channel today, I'll list them up on my eBay store, linked down below. I mentioned, but it kind of also got cut out, we are now sponsored by my favorite sleeve company in the game. We have Endgame, and we've been using the Genesis sleeves for a whole bunch of my decks, and I've been using them for almost a year now. And I gotta say, I've spent over $200 on them. Love this sleeve company, and the fact that they sponsor me now is like a dream partnership. So check out endgametcg.ca and use code SneakerTalk to save 10% off literally the best sleeves. I know it's a new season in the TCG. Maybe you want to try a new brand of sleeves or just get new sleeves in general. Then check out Endgame. Give them a try. They're a newer brand, and I honestly think they're better than all the rest. And yeah, here we go. Each pack has 6 cards inside. Always going to be some of the most competitively viable cards out there. Like Earthen Vessel, this is a card that usually costs a couple of dollars. The fact that we can get them in these prize packs or get them easy as a even cooler holo variant, and you know, sometimes Earthen Vessel just goes for a lot of money depending on how popular it is in the meta. So you can just pull them, so it's big. Like, all these cards are just all super playable. And of course you can also get these cool holo energies as well. Look at that swirl action. I always enjoy the holo energies from the prize packs. This is probably my favorite generation of energies, you could say. I like this sort of like shattered, cracked ice kind of design. This was originally seen in the Terapagos Ultra Premium Collection box. I just love collecting these kind of things for my personal collection. An Ogre Mask holo right there. I don't really collect a lot of big baller cards anymore. If I do have bling, it's usually in my decks. But I really love stacking my decks up with these play stamped cards. It's kind of like a badge of honor to show how much you play, to show how much you touch grass and go to tournaments, by having a deck just full of these stamped cards, whether holo like this or non-holo. Oh, there's a lot of swirls on this one too. That's awesome. And a Matang. Oh, that's really good, because I'll actually be using this for my Zacian Matang deck. So kind of fun. We'll be putting that to the side. And actually, we have some sleeves right here. I got some end games so I can show you what it'll look like. The Matang in the poppy red. This is like my favorite shade of red. Super nice. And yeah, just look at that. Look at that, it's gorgeous. Love you, Endgame. I have done quite a few other prize pack booster box openings, so if you want to see an older series, maybe binge watch some more of them. Some of the other ones I actually talk about the pricing on some of the cards and what the most expensive ones are. It's always fun to kind of like open these exclusive, unique booster boxes that you can't buy in store, you kind of have to make them yourself. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, Earthen Vessel. We're getting a lot of Earthen Vessels. That's really good. Jamming Tower is a card that's also going to see a lot more play as things go by. Binding Mochi holo. Nice. Ooh, we are getting a surprising amount of holo energies in today's video. Usually the energies are not as common as they are right now in this video, that's for sure. But I'm still glad we're getting a whole bunch of them. That's always nice to have a full deck full of those. Power Glass, more Peko. Ooh, Noctowl. Speaking of energies, we just keep getting them. This is a dark one. And an Explorer's Guidance, one of the most useless, underplayed supporters out there, that's for sure. But Ancient Box is a deck that people are thinking might have some legs to stand on with the upcoming format change. Apparently the new bangle of some sort in the Black Bolt or White Flare sets, that extra 30 damage, kind of like a choice belt, is going to be quite useful to pump those ancient numbers, those ancient power numbers up. Ooh, nice. Holo and Noctowl. Very, very, very nice. Love to see that. And honestly, while we are opening up a prize pack booster box, it kind of makes sense to talk a little about the meta, discuss the meta, and what decks are, going to be popping off in the next couple of weeks or so. We are currently in the last week of our current format. And what I mean by that is the decks we have right now without the Black Bolt and White Flare cards. Ooh, Fan Rotom. This is the last week our decks are going to go on without them. So if you have any cups or challenges, Friday will be the day Black Bolt and White Flare are legal to be used in decks. So yeah, I think it's been 2 weeks. Am I correct? Or am I wrong? Honestly, dude, it's been, I can't recall, but a set has to be out for 2 weeks, basically, for it to then be legal. But in Japan, it's different. Ooh, Hearth Flame Mask Ogre Pawn EX, our first EX of the video. EXs are actually pretty hard to pull. You don't see them very often, so when you do see them, be very grateful, even if they're bad ones. I'm so curious, man, how many energies we're going to end up with. This is a record, though. If you pull an energy in this pack, I'm going to lose my mind. Archaludon. Ogre's Mask, alright. And a Buddy Poffin. Nice. This is probably one of, if not the best, item trainer you can pull in this prize pack. Very happy to get that right there. It just goes in every deck out there, and it's just nice to have a full playset of those, because I think the next variation of holo for those is gold card. But I do believe in the upcoming, I think, September mega set, they're going to start doing full art item cards. I think I saw a Rare Candy and Night Stretcher, and maybe a Buddy Poffin. I'm not too sure, but full art item cards I'm down for. We kind of have full art supporters, and that's become a pretty normal thing. But yeah, full art item cards. As a gamer, I think it's great. As a collector, I'm sure most of y'all wouldn't want to collect those. It'd be like a full art item, but as a trainer, as a player, I'm gonna look forward to the full art item cards. I'm hoping they're not too difficult to pull. Or I got Pheasantipede. Ooh, be crazy. Iron Boulder. Technical Machine Turbo Energized. They were to do full art item cards with play stamps. Oh, that could be the most insane next rarity. I'd love that, because they already have A-Specs, right? A-Specs have play stamp versions as well. I think Prime Catcher used to be $100 Canadian at one point. It still might be a pretty good amount right now. Professor Sawdust Vitality, really good one to pull. Buddy Poffin too. Okay. Pheasantipede. Ooh, Night Stretcher. This is another really good one to pull, and this is another of those full art item cards that are soon to be releasing. So I'm curious which ones I'm gonna to play with more, the play stamped Night Stretcher or the full art ones. I feel like I want to just use the full art just to start using full art. It'll be some of the first ones, so it'll be really cool. It'll really stick out. It'll make deck searching and stuff easier. All right, here we go. We're about halfway into it, and man, dude, I have way more fun talking about competitive Pokemon and stuff than talking about oh, this is my chase card, this is my chase card, yada yada yada. I legit get to talk to you guys about the most nerdy Pokemon kind of stuff out there. And ooh, Ditto. Oh, that's a really good one. This guy right here, look at that swirl. This Ditto right here, it used to be $35, $40 Canadian. Now it's dropped down to $14 over the last couple of weeks to months. Ditto, happy to pull it, but one thing that's always a common occurrence is that the most expensive time to pick up any play stamp cards is at the very start of the new set, because they're new, they're hot. Ditto used to be, again, worth $40, right? Way back at the start of the series, but now that it's been out for so long, it's been printed so much, the demand is gone down, the supply has just gone up, and the markets correct themselves over time. So we got a Ditto here, but Ditto is always going to be a popular card to want to collect as well. There's a lot of Ditto collectors out there. Shout out Nicole. And then also, that is an important card to get in for some collectors out there. They're like Pokemon 151 Master Set, because you have to, if you're trying to get them all, then you want to get the most highest rarity version of that Ditto right there. So that is a big reason why there's also some built-in demand. It's the collectors out there that want the true super perfect Master Set, whatever you call them. Ooh, Dracloak, perfect. Okay, you guys are gonna hate me, but I've actually been cooking Pop Station EX with Dragapult EX. So this guy right here, you're gonna see it in a Zacian Cloak Dragapult deck coming soon. And we are just gonna sleeve it up. And I also want to say that the red on the play stamp matches that poppy red for the endgame sleeves pretty dang well too. Alrighty, how many packs are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we got 21 more packs. Can they do something for me? Hopefully they can. Come on, pack remaining. Now gonna be 20. Binding Mochi. Tatsugiri. Oh, now I want some sushi. Dude, I love those all-you-can-eat sushi bars and stuff in Japan, or like the roulettes, whatever. The sushi not roller coaster, but you know, the the belt, conveyor belt sushi. That's what I'm trying to say. I love conveyor belt sushi spots. I have like a favorite one in Shibuya. And yeah, I've never really been to them locally in Toronto. I know there's a couple out there. I should probably look into it, honestly. I like that. Even if I just go by myself, like, ooh, glass trumpet. If you're gonna give yourself some self-love, it's always good to take yourself out on a date, whether you want to go to the movies by yourself, which is something I like to really participate in a lot, or just going on a date with yourself to a little nice restaurant and enjoy some delicious food. You can even like listen to like an audiobook or something like that as you munch away, or you can just you know, have your own music, or just vibe out to the vibes of the restaurant perhaps. Ooh, Night Stretcher, very, very nice. And Iron Boulder, because you know, sometimes it is a little hard to schedule plans with people to do certain things, so it's always good to, you know, just put yourself first sometimes. Love yourself. All right, we got Techno Radar, Morty's Conviction, Iron Boulder. Ooh, I can show you guys what the holo version looks like next to the non-holo version. What else we got in here? Ooh, Galvantula. That's a really, really good one. I've sold a couple of these for $5. Galvantula is awesome, and you have to play this in your Joltik block decks because it is so good for 1-hit KOing Charizard, Grimmsnarl, Zoroark. Galvantula is an MVP card, and all Joltik decks need one. And this is the highest rarity of Galvantula that you can actually pull. It's nice that the max rarity is only $5 and it's a really good card. Ooh, Earthern Vessel 2 back to back. That is sick. Next topic is, what movies are you guys currently going to watch in the theaters right now? Like, what has your attention? For myself, I'd have to say the F1 movie, the new Fantastic Four, and the Superman movie. I think I want to see the F1 movie the most, and I actually asked Farkas, one of the co-owners of Endgame, because he's really, really into F1. I think they're called F1 fanatics. Yeah, Techno Radar. Ooh, Terrapagos EX, very, very nice. It almost looks like the texture and shine to it is of like a special illustration or quality. That's nice. Really, really shiny. Oh my goodness, I love that. Co-owner of Endgame, Matthew Farkas, is really, really into F1. So I said, yo, we should just go to the movies together and watch it in 4D. Because from what I've seen, it is a really cool movie to be watching in 4D. And by 4D, I mean it's like one of those chairs in the movie theaters that basically like vibrates and moves. And imagine like watching a movie kind of like on a roller coaster, you could say. So I think, you know, sitting in a seat like that and watching an F1 movie for 4 or 3 hours or 2.5 hours sounds like a really, really fun time. And I really want to see Fantastic Four. I don't play as much Marvel Rivals as I did many months ago, but I still like Marvel Rivals, and there's a bunch of characters, of course, in the Fantastic Four that are in Marvel Rivals, so it's like, why not, you know, why not learn about the lore of these characters and have some fun watching a movie? And Buddy Poffin right there. And speaking of Farkas, a second ago, he just went online for Overwatch 2, so maybe we run some Overwatch after. That is Vitality, Buddy Poffin, Ledian, Technical Machine Blindside, and an Area Zero Under Depths. I really want to see if Terrabox is any good in this upcoming format. I know it kind of got pooped on, but I really enjoy playing Terrapagos and Area Zero and Wellspring Mask. I like using Wellspring Mask a lot. We got Koraidon. Ooh, Town Store. And a Grass Energy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. 1, 2. This one's swirled out. This one's pretty swirled out. And also, this version of Town Store is the highest rarity as well you can get for Town Store. As soon as we're done finishing opening up these packs, I have a nice, delicious KFC chicken tender to munch on after. I'm filming this on Tuesday evening, and so I like to enjoy partaking in a Tuesday special here and there. It used to be called Toonie Tuesday back in the day when I was younger. I sound old, man. Back in the day. I mean, I just turned 30 years old. Haven't really talked about it on the channel. I think it's because I was going to vlog or something around it, but I never ended up doing a vlog. But yeah, your boy's 30 years old now. 30 years old, ripping up Pokemon cards, eating KFC, having a good time, and Roaring Moon. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Love that. Love that for me. And an Iron Boulder Hollow. The big 3-0, I am officially Unk status, you could say. It sounds so weird saying I'm 30 now. My 20s just flew by in a flash. I like blinked and I was like 23, 24, 25, and then bam, I'm just like 30. It hits you like a truck. Luckily, I don't have lots of gray hair or back pain or anything like that, but I'm sure if I'm not keeping up a good, healthy regimen of activity, working out, and my diet, I'm sure my health can quickly decline. So I'm definitely going to be more mindful. And I say this after I was just talking about munching on KFC, but going into my 30s, I definitely want to be more mindful and keeping my body like a temple, as the saying goes. We haven't gotten too many EXs and no A-spec just yet. So let's see if we can get some more EX action or a nice little A-spec. Nice little, I think it's Prime Catcher might have gotten a reprint in here. I'm not too sure. We go, ooh, Ditto. Very, very nice. Another Ditto to add to the binder. This will be for sale on eBay. And an Archaludon hollow rare, not hollow, but just hollow. Yeah, hollow. Filipino dessert. I love hollow. Oh my gosh. Halo is one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. I grew up playing Halo on the OG Xbox. And I even played like Halo 5 like semi-competitively. Went to like a LAN or two. And like practice for like a couple times a week with a team. Ooh, Galvantula EX, beautiful. I'm adding this to my deck. I love Galvantula EX, super underrated, and glad I got to pull it myself. Being able to pull these cards from the pack yourself and then use them in your deck for your whole season, or who knows how long, is always a fun extra pleasure as a player. Actually, wait, what am I putting it on the desk for? We're gonna practice our good habits. Pull something, we put them in end games. Can we get an A-spec now? So we got the EX. I think there's no way we're getting any more EXs for the rest of this video. If we do, I'm gonna go crazy. Matang, nice. Always need another Matang. Ooh, nice little swirl there too. Excited to play that. Ogre's Mask. I keep getting this, bro. I keep getting Ogre's Mask. Funny thing is though, Fabrizio Ingasilva, one of the best players in the game. I think one of the best in the Latin regions for sure, like top 3. He actually played like a Teal Mask, or not Teal Mask, an Ogre's Mask deck the other day. I saw on Twitter. I think he won a challenge or a cup or an online tournament. I'm not even sure anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna check out Fabrizio Ingasilva's Twitter later to check up on that list. Ew, Dracloak, very nice. Another Dracloak we can use for our weird Zacian Dragapult deck. And a Genesect. This is also another really good card too. This is actually the highest rarity you can find for this Genesect, and it's just gorgeous as a holo. Oh my goodness, this card really is getting its money's worth, I guess you could say. It's just gorgeous. This is freaking gorgeous. I love it. And it's super playable. It's super playable. It can shut down your opponent's A-spec. And if you don't know what an A-spec is, it is each deck gets one super broken powerful card. And if you have Genesect on the board with a tool on it, your opponent just can't use that insanely powerful card. All right, we got Night Stretcher. So it's like a anti-broken card. Kind of nice though. Kind of nice to use, especially if, your opponent can't use their best card and you already did. You kind of get a huge lead. Ooh, Counter Catcher, another really good one to pull. This one used to be worth $6. It's slowly dropped down to 3 to 4 now. 3 more packs remaining, and then we have that Series 4 pack as well. That's being saved to the side at the moment. All right, we got Iron Boulder. Ooh, Water Energy, very nice. Ogre's Mask again. We have so many of these. I think I have 10 now. Last 2, come on. A-spec. Or Fez, or Mew. I would like to get one last banger card. One last banger to close out this video. Here we go. Janine's Secret Art. Chloridon. Another Psychic Hollow Energy. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Galvantula EX. Okay, I'm kind of in a really good mood, not gonna lie. This is like one of the first times ever I think we've pulled two of the same EXs in the same thing. We're gonna give this one away. So if you made it to this point of the video, all you have to do is comment down below. People are often afraid of spiders, so comment down below a fear that you have, something you're scared of. It can be rational, irrational. Comment down below something you're scared of, hit that like button down below and subscribe, and I'll pick one lucky person and they're gonna get this Galvantula EX. Now I'm hoping it's gonna go to somebody who wants to put it in their Miraidon Joltik box deck. Last pack magic for the 36. And I'm going to do like a YouTube short with a hit recap as well. So if you want to subscribe, you'll get that YouTube shorts in your feed in a day or so to see all the best pulls from this video. Okie dokie. Oh, that is really good. Petron EX. I'm going to throw this into my deck actually. My Roaring Moon EX deck. I'm very, very happy about this. That's a really good last pull. And a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Grand finale. The Series 4 pack. And if you guys want to watch some more prize pack openings, I'll leave them as an end screen card that pops up. You guys can click. Ooh, we got the yellow borders now. All right, Arizu. Ooh, Beach Court. What the heck? Yellow and silver border in the same pack. Funky. Oh, I did two at once. Baxcalibur and Iono Hollow. Very happy about that. And a Clavel. Yuck. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a great night. Peace.